Hey guys, Jeffries here and welcome to That's right guys, we are here on the Feed the Beast Infinity server playing another episode, or recording another episode I should say, of Minecraftopolis. And we start again in front of the map, which again, very outdated now, very outdated, lots of stuff going on over here, which I'm currently waiting for the weather to clear up before I will show you. I don't actually think any of this map is now within date, which is kind of good I suppose, because it shows that this is now becoming an archive area of the server, so we get to see what the good old days were like before we actually started building. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to make it day. We've actually got a pretty busy episode ahead of us today. We're going to be doing lots of resource gathering, lots of construction. So let me first show you what it is that's actually going to be constructed. I'll give you a little guided tour as to what I've been up to since the last episode. So, the last episode we excavated the station underneath this building here. And it all looks very nice, very lovely. Let me just drop down here and I'll show you what it looks like. So we've got the eastbound platform, I believe this is. Looks like it to me. And then if we go down these extra stairs here, we've got the westbound platform here, which goes off that way. And it's all very nice, very lovely, but most of all, and most importantly, functional. I can't wait to get track through here and actually get some trains running. But that's a little bit down the line still, if you'll pardon the pun. So since then, what have I been up to? Well, this building here is nothing to do with me, so we're going to skip past that. The mob spawner is in there though, I did build that, and I showed you that I believe in the last episode as well. So that's still functioning, which is all well and good. We've got some lovely mob drops as well as the ender quarry, which is running way over in that direction, 302 meters away from where I'm currently standing. Now this building here, I did build this. This is currently a steam boiler generation room, but it might turn into something else in the future. But this is actually going to become the power plant. If it stays like this, this is going to become the power plant for our metro tracks. So you see here we've got this glass fibre. That actually drops underground and joins up with the tracks. I don't know whether this is a coincidence or not, but this centre point here is actually the centre point of between the two sets of tracks as well, which is brilliant. So these boilers here, these boilers over here generate steam, which is then pumped along this fluid conduit here into this turbine. This will become a turbine as well once I've got the resources. Transferred into energy, which is then dropped down that cable into something which I will show you in a second. This here is a metal former, which currently we've got an input chest and an output chest. This output chest also happens to be the ender quarry / mob spawner chest, so you'll see lots of random stuff going through here. That basically pumps into the ME system and the AE system, however you want to describe it. This does work. Currently we haven't got any coal in the boilers, which is why there's no power. You might notice this output is 0 as well. But this is going to become one of several factory blocks which is going to spread off in that direction. We haven't fully settled on a design yet. We might just copy this design over. But over this side of the road is one of my favourite builds so far on the server. This is another metro station. And as you can see, we've used sandstone here. The first one used marble, this one uses sandstone. And this contains an island platform. Quite a well decorated one as well. I haven't fully decided what's going to go on these walls yet, but you can see where the track heads off down here. I've got a couple of crossover points. One here and one here, just so we can move trains if necessary. Not 100% convinced that that's going to be necessary, but it's a nice little aesthetic feature. But yeah, this is a station. None of these stations have names yet, and also this one isn't finished because there's going to be an extension off in that direction and maybe even in this direction as well. But you can see the boiler room directly above us and in the centre. And that's very handy because if I drop down this way, you'll see here we have these MFSUs. Can't get up on that side, I always forget that. Need maybe a little bit more space down here. We've got these MFSUs, some of which have power in, some of which, including these ones, don't. Now what happens is, turbines are directly above us. There's going to be more than one turbine. I reckon there's going to be about 4 to 6 turbines and 4 to 6 boilers. The energy is going to come down these glass fibre cables into the top of the MFSUs, and these are going to be used as storage units, like capacitor banks for RF. Once power is needed, it's then going to be pumped out through these glass fibre cables, and you can see at the moment they branch left and right. These are going to be... Can I get through there? Yep. These are going to be power acceptors, I think they're called. I can't remember exactly what they are, but they're going to sit underneath the electric rail and basically convert the power into the rail. And that's all going to function very, very nicely, hopefully. There'll be other power stations dotted around the city to power other lines on the network. This power station is also going to power... what's the word? MJ machines and EU machines. EU machines. That's the one I'm looking for. But we've got a nice little construction project going on down here. It's quite a long way down the track. I might throw in another station, actually, thinking about it. But down here, we have another little crossover, so I'm going to have to build another one probably about here. And then we have this station, which looks fairly inconspicuous, actually. It just looks like another underground station. But if I come out this section here, this is another set of stairs which is going to go down to another line. But actually, this station is sort of built half in the middle of a canyon. And this is exactly what we're going to be building today, is we're going to be focusing on this building above. And you might notice I've got some blocks on me, because we're going to be doing a fairly, hopefully clever way of building this building, and also a very quick way, hopefully, of building this building. What I'm going to do, the section we're going to be focusing on is this section in here, where there's no stairs. This section here, there's going to be 2 sets of stairs going down to 2 separate metro lines. We'll focus on that a little bit later on in this episode and in the later episodes in this series. We're going to be building this section of the building here. You can see it's already boarded off, which is quite nice. Let me just get off the stairs. This is a 25 by 14 area. So it's 25 long, 14 across. This area here is going to become probably living quarters, like an accommodation block. So we're going to have like a reception area and maybe a restaurant area at the bottom, and then a set of stairs which is going to go up to upper floors. So what we're going to do is fly back to the base, because I've got a very cunning idea as to how we're actually going to build this building. And I want to know what you guys think. So let me just run along here. It's going to take a little while. A bit of a pain. Maybe you need to come up with a way of moving around the city a little bit faster. Hence the rail network. And actually this is going to be a very nice station once it's finished. There's going to be an entrance on this side and an entrance on the other side. This is all going to be fenced off, so you can't fall down like this. It's almost going to be sort of half London Underground inspired, half Paris Metro. That's the theory behind it. But I like it. I think it looks really, really nice. And the station underneath looks a bit dark at the moment, but once it's lit up, it's going to look very nice indeed. I don't quite know what Slip's got planned for that building, but it does actually look quite nice inside as well. And of course I need to finish this, turn off my magnet, this intermediate station. And build the bridge across the river as well. And actually finish the river. We got a lot of things on our to-do list. But yes, today I'm going to be going up here, round here. In fact, I probably didn't need to come up the slope. I could have just done it over here. This area is going to be like our building template zone. So we're going to map out using cobblestone. We're going to map out the corners of a 25 by 14 area. So imagine that's block 1 there. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 there. It's going to be one corner. We might actually need to get our filler and some dirt just to level this out. Is this even on the same... Tell you what, let's be clever and actually do it on the same level as the road. Let's do it next to the road as well, actually, because then we can really see what we're doing. Okay, so let's say this here is the first block. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 there. And then we just get a little bit of dirt to fill in that gap. Then over here, hopefully I can get 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Get the shovel. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. replace that with cobblestone. And that's now our other limit. Let's cut down this tree. Get the shovel out again. So we need to dig all this out. Like so. We're going to use this area for lots of different buildings. But for now we're going to use it for that apartment building. Where's the other block? It is here. So, here. Like that. That should be a 25 by 14 area. Just want to make sure that this is in line. So let's run in a straight line along here. Yes, awesome. Fantastic. So now I can just go ahead and cut away the rest of these dirt blocks. So what kind of building are we going to have? Well, you saw what the ground floor looked like, and when I first chose the type of stone to use on the ground floor, I wasn't too happy with it. I thought it looked a bit rubbish, if I'm honest. But actually, in hindsight, it looks quite nice. So I'd like to carry it on. I'd like to use that design for the entire building. So let me just grab all this dirt, and then I'm going to come over here and fill in the rest of this spot here. Like so. Even though we don't need it for all of it, we're just going to pop down as much dirt as possible. There we go. So now this area here is our playground. It's a 25 by 14 area, and this is quite large considering how big a house is, let's say, in Minecraft. This is quite a large area that we've got to work in. So the idea is to experiment. We're going to have a wall around the outside, and that's going to remain constant. But all the area inside we're going to play around with until we come up with a design that we're happy with. And then we're going to use an architect table and a blueprint in order to replicate that design several times over. So let me grab what I want to use for the wall, which is this type of stone block, which you might have already spotted is the type we've already got. And we're just going to build this in a line all the way along to here. And then in a line all the way along like this to there, in fact to there, and then a line all the way along like this to here, and then along like so to there. This is the space of which we've got to work in. We're going to need to light it up, because I'd like to work through the night if possible, depending on how many mobs actually end up spawning around us. But I've got plenty of torches on me, so we'll throw one in each corner. So we'll throw one there, one here, and then two at this end. And then we'll put loads of torches in the centre, just to avoid us being disturbed whilst we're actually working. So let's just throw some random torches down. Put some torches on this wall. Like so. Put some torches on this wall. Like so. Okay. So the first thing I want to look at is the floor. Because we're going to have quite a nice ornate looking floor. I'm just thinking about this. Let me think. I think we actually want the floor one block below. Which means I'm going to have to dig out all of this dirt anyway, which is a bit of a pain. Actually, this isn't going to work. Let me try that again. We'll keep the floor at the same level as what we've already got here. And then it will become clearer once we actually start replicating the design. So I need to go back inside and grab myself some more materials and get rid of some of the stuff that I've got on me. So I'm going to make a cut here, guys, and when we come back in a second, we'll start working on the floor. Okay guys, we are back, and I have got myself some materials which I'd like to build with. We had a little bit of a fight with some mobs during the night. So let me just replace those blocks really quickly. Now I think the smartest thing to do is to map out a template first, so actually build the frame of this building and then work on what's going to go inside it. So I'd say that's a pretty good height, I suppose. Well, these are 2 blocks high. Is 2 blocks going to be enough, or is that going to be... I think that's a little too constrictive. Let's go 3 up. Good thing we got these jetpacks, that's all I'll say. So we got this now. We're going to go around and build this frame like so. And this just constrains us even more. This shows that we've got this box to work in and nothing else. So if we're building things that are more than a block tall, let's say, it helps us constrain that a little bit more. And it also gives us an idea as to what this building's going to look like when it actually starts taking shape. So let's just keep this going all the way round. Another tree in the way. That's not good. In fact, let me just cut down the tree. Again, loving the axe right now. Very handy to have. These 4 tools that I've got are very, very useful if you're a constructor in Minecraft Feed the Beast. The hammer is good for clearing out large underground areas, like, for instance, my metro stations. The pickaxe is good for doing finite adjustments for when you're mining stuff out. The lumber axe is very, very good for when you're chopping down trees, because you literally just cut down the bottom log and the rest comes down. And the shovel, when made out of alumite, is very, very good at cutting dirt away very, very quickly, and also sand and also gravel. Okay, so this is our template. We don't need to worry about external doors or anything like that. That's all going to be handled internally. That was not what I wanted to do. Let me just replace that. There we go. And then I've got to fill in these 2 corners over here, or at least, yeah, just this corner I've got to fill in. Like so. Now I've kind of come up with an idea for the floor. Let me show you what I've got in mind. We've got this floor for the ground floor, and it looks quite nice. Let me show you what it looks like on the floor. Just do a little 3x3 area. And I'm kind of torn between this design or let me just show you this one, which if I put next to it, there isn't much of a difference apart from the colour. We could have one for floor, one for ceiling. These are actually the same designs that we've got in the tower over there. And I don't necessarily want to copy the design, but there aren't many alternatives. We've got like coloured cobblestone, but that's already been done as well. So we won't use that. We've got these ones, these fancy stone blocks, and in fact we've got this one, which I don't think we are using in the tower. It's just a question of whether it looks too dark in an apartment. Actually, I like that. We'll go for that. That's a good design. Once we've actually built the sort of framework of the building, in fact, once we've built the building, because there is no framework, it is just going to be an entire building, we could probably mess around a little bit more with floor design. So each individual floor could have its own floor design. Or each individual story could have its own floor design, I should say. But for now, we're going to go with this floor, because actually, in large bulk, it does look pretty cool. And we've got plenty of stone back at base. Whoops. We've also got lots of cobblestone, which is a very, very good thing as well. Because you can just burn it up, turn it into stone. And then we've got even more to play with. But for now, I'm just going to turn all of the stone that we've got into this mixed masonry. That's not mixed masonry. Including this bit here. Is it getting dark again? It's starting to. Might need to get some glass in a second just to wall all this off. But you can kind of see how this is starting to look. We are going to have to come back in a second as well and focus on one particular end of the build, but I will worry about that once I've actually put the floor in. Because again, this is going to be... This building as a whole is going to become modular. So even once it's finished, we can carry on adding floors to the top as and when we want to. We just have to make minor adjustments to the top floor. But even then, that should take seconds to actually build. So that's one of the clever little ideas that I've got to try and make this city a little bit quicker to construct. So we can actually get some accommodation in, get some more people on the server, and joining in with whatever's going on. So we've got a few more floor tiles to place. I probably should have done this as a time lapse actually, so I apologise for that, guys. I'm also planning on mixing up when these videos are going to be uploaded as well, just to try and... I don't know, I definitely want to schedule videos more properly. Cities in Motion is the only series that I've got properly scheduled at the moment. All the rest are sort of as and when. Even F1 is currently an as and when type series. As you'll see over the next week or so, that one will be changing. So I don't know. You give me some suggestions, guys. When would you like to see this series uploaded? Would you like to see it every week, or twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever it might be? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll sort it out for you. Hopefully, as well, while I'm on the subject of feedback, the video quality should have improved. Someone gave me a suggestion, and I think I have credited them in one of my Cities in Motion videos coming up. But they suggested that I change some more settings on OBS, which I well and truly did, and it worked. So I am fantastically happy at that. But let me know what you think, guys. Could it do with some more improving? Because actually I've still got plenty of room to do more improving. It's up to you guys what you want me to do. So let me know in the comments section below what you want me to do to improve the video quality, if it still needs improving. Right, now that's out the way. Stairs. That's what I want to talk about now. I want to talk about stairs. So this part of the building here is not going to have windows or door. Well, it's going to have doors. Let me say that again. It's going to have doors, but it's not going to have windows. It's all going to be blocked off like this. And the reason being is this is going to be the stairwell of the main building. So actually I need to make this wider. Don't know why I put it there. I need to make this wider. Let me see just how clever I can actually be with this design. Because what I want to do is have stairs coming up, block gap, and then stairs continuing to go up. So I need this to go to here. I had a bit of a hesitation there because I suddenly thought, am I doing this right? But yes, I am. So stairs are going to finish here, like so, and then the next set of stairs is going to be so there's going to be a gap here, and then there's going to be another set of stairs here going up, but they're only going to go up. In fact, have I got any stairs on me? No. Can I make some stairs? I think I can. Let me just see if I can do this really quickly. I'm starting to get used to this design, how this works. You do it like that. Whoops. And then you Shift C and you pick it up. So we should have some stairs on us now. Yes, we do. Awesome. Okay, so we want this to go there and there with a gap, and this is going to be there, and that's not what I wanted to do. Let's dig this bit out as well. I've just put this lovely floor down, and here I am digging it out again. So I want that to go there and there like that. Here comes a zombie, so let me just fight that off. There's always a bit of server lag when there's combat going on. It's a bit frustrating. Actually, I want to know where that zombie spawned from, and why we've got carrots. Do zombies carry carrots? I didn't know that. So I want to go back to grabbing cobblestone. We want to create some more stairs. This is quite a handy thing to have, actually. This it's almost like a portable crafting table. We want that to go there and there like that. We then want to grab this and we want to go there and there like that. We then want to get some more cobblestone. Let's go there and there like that, and then some more stairs. Go there and there like that. But actually, I might have messed this up a little bit. Yeah. Do you know what? I think I have, because what I actually want here is a gap between stairs. Have I run out of... Wow, run out of that block already. There we go, just give myself some more of it. It's going to go there like that, and then along this way, like so. And then this is going to be stairs going up again, so I need to get cobblestone like that and like that. Like there, and as my game just crashed. Okay guys, tell you what, I'm going to sort this out. We'll be back in a second, and I'm going to time-lapse the rest of this build, because I think it's starting to become a little bit too long now. So I'll be back with you in a bit. Okay.